Hello everyone. Today we are going to study our chapter 2, that is like variable in data types. So let's begin. First, the variable in data types. Variable is a name given to memory location equivalent. For example, this A equals 30, B equals Harry, C equals 71.22. Okay. So when we are studying about Python, there are many types of variable and data types we are going to use to understand and write the different syntax and our problem statements in Python. So generally we have to understand what variable actually is and data type is. Variable are the name given to a memory location. Suppose we are going to give a value to something, it will act as a memory location. We have to name it. We name it using variables. So it is important. Let's write that code. Okay, a equal to 30. We have assigned a variable value of 30. Okay, we assign in this manner only. If you were doing your program in Python, you should assign the variable in this manner. Okay, then we will think next we'll take b equal to Harry. Harry, then c equal to 71. Yeah, okay. Here we have taken three variables. One we assign 30, one we assign Harry, and third we assign uh, another person here. This is a number, this is a string, and this is a float. Okay, so we have assigned variable a value, but we have assigned three different data types. Like one is number, one is string, and another is float. So it is quite interesting because uh, we we have understand that variable can take any data types, not a specific data type, like it will take number or any string, but it can take three like number, string, and float as well. That's not data types. Primarily based on the following data types in Python. Okay, do you understand about how many types of data types are there? Actually, it's integers, floating point numbers, strings, booleans like true, false, and all, none. Okay, and here it is written in comment variable container to store a value. Okay, keywords reserved words in Python, identifiers class function variable. Okay, variables contain store. Okay, when we are giving a value, we will use variable to give the value. Keywords reserve words in Python like print, or in further classes we will study about different like print statement. Okay, for loop, late, everything. For while there are like keywords, we cannot use them as a variable. And identifiers class function and variable name. Okay, we use identifiers to name the classes, functions, and variable. There are like we studied that there are five data types. Okay, then and Python is a fantasy and automatically identifies the types of data for us. Okay, suppose we want to know what data types is this. Okay, then we will simply write print type of A. Okay, I will do it. Print type A. Okay, we are understanding what type of variable, whatever value and the variable A carries. Okay, let's run it. Okay, it is written class str because here we have not written like this 30. If we like 30, then it will do as a number, but we have written in that, so it will now it will give number and integer. It is in integer. If we put them inside this, then it will do string because in string is always taken inside that only. Okay, let's go and check second one. Okay, we'll know learn the type of the. It is simply a string. Okay, let's know the type of C. Print chunk C. Okay, it should be float. Let's see what is this one. It is again change string. Okay, again we have put inside. We will remove it. Let's see. Now it is float. Okay, so we have understand three different data types. Sensing Boolean is true and false. And the rule of choosing identifier. We know about identifier as well. We have studied like identifiers are the class function and variable name. Okay, we use identifier to name the class function variable. So we have to follow some rules regarding that to naming that because we cannot randomly name anything. We have to follow some principle so that the language become more efficient to us. So let's study. Rules of choosing identifier. A variable name can contain alphabet, digits, and underscores. Okay. Alphabets can be used, digit and underscore can be used. Okay. Variable name can only start with an alphabet and underscore. Okay. We cannot start with a number like this. We cannot start with like we cannot name a variable like this. We can name like this or like this. It is valid, but we cannot use number in starting of naming identifier. Okay. A variable name can't start with a digit. Okay. No wide spaces is following a variable. Okay. Suppose A, B. This cannot be named because the white spaces between them is making a separate variable and which cannot be written like that. We have to use like comma, then it will work. So yes, white spaces should be not there in variable name. For example, they given like normal one heavy 187 underscore okay underscore 7, but in starting if we put number it will get wrong. So these are some points which have to understand or learn while naming a variable or identifier anything. Because identifiers are naming function variable. So you have to keep in mind this rule like you cannot start with a number because if you start it will get wrong. So you have to understand that. Let's see operators in Python. There are different types of operators in Python like arithmetic, assignment, comparison, and logical operator. Okay, like when we do a certain program in Python, we use arithmetic principles to solve the problem. When you go in for the problem solving, you use different math principle in the Python language also. So you need to understand about different operators, how they work and how they do. So so in arithmetic operators, like plus, minus, multiply, divide, etc. They are arithmetic operators in which we like add something, subtract, multiply or divide. In assignment operators, we assign a value like a equal 30. Here we used assignment operator. We have assigned a value of 30 or like this increment something a plus equal to 1. It means a equal to a plus 1. We can write like that only. We can write this we can write this in that also. Okay, like this. It is called pre-increment. Same are done for minus also anything. So they are assignment operators. Comparison operator. Suppose we are comparing two values. Like if this is equal to this or this is greater than equal to this, then we use comparison operators in which we compare two values. Most of the time the answers like yes or no, true or false. Like if a equal to b, it is assigned the value a equal to b, but a equals means it should be same. Okay, that's so if it is same, it will print true. Like in further when we write codes, we use like if a equal b means it should be same, so the value should be true or false. If it is not same, it will say false. Logical operator and or not. Okay, different logical operators are also there, like and or not, which we used in other classes. Let us start with that. Type function is typecasting. Type function is used to find data types of the variable we studied in previous class. Right? We use type to understand what type of data types it a variable is using when we have assigned that. Like here in this class only we have studied about type. We have understand that. Okay, I thought in previous class. A number can be converted in a string and vice versa if possible. There are many functions to convert one data type to another. Okay. Suppose we have given a number, integer data type, and we want to use it as a string or a float. So we will convert them into another data type. Like the data type we have, we can convert into the data type we want. We can convert in many ways. Like suppose first a equal to 30 is an integer data type. We find through type statement, but we have to convert it into string. Okay, then we will like do like that. Str a and we print it. Now we have to know data types. Type of str. We will know type as well. Okay, we will come. Yes, the class is str because we have converted. First, we converted this a into str, so type will be str. So this is how we can convert into str. We have converted integer data types into string data type in this one. Suppose we wanted to convert it into float. We will do this float sample. We will write a keyword which already in Python. About 33 keywords are there in Python which are already built in and which cannot be used as a variable name. So they are keywords and str and float are among them. Okay, so there like if suppose C we have to convert it into int. Then we will do this int C. Suppose I print how it is it print. It has decimal include, so it will remove everything. So let's see. Yes, the decimal part point to be removed and it is written 79. So it is converted into int integer. We understand how we convert the different data types in one another. So let's go in another topic. So on 31 is generator and 31 is okay. If it is inside that, then it is string neutral, and if it is without that, it is called manipulator input. The function allows user to take input from the keyword as a string. Okay. Suppose here we are already assigning the value what we want, like E equal to 30, E equal to Harry, C equal to 71.2 and all. But if we have to take input from user using terminal, then we have to use input function. Suppose I come down. Suppose we have to take an input. We go to input. Okay. See what happens. Here we get enter your name. You can write a name. Okay. It will not print anything because I have not printed it. Let's say print a now to work. Suppose I yes, it is printing. So in this manner we use only input, then we can take input as a string, only string data types. But suppose we have to take a int integer as input, so we'll change like that. Okay, b equal to int input means we are taking an integer input. We can let it like that also, but let's see we understand from this better. Let's see what happens. Suppose I have written number 56. It is printing the number. Suppose we take okay, we enter the number that is equal to 56, but it will be a data type. Let's check this data type. It will show string data type. Type A. Okay, I'm done. I remember that is 56. And I have assigned integer to input which takes string data type. So if I write a number also, then it will also type. It will work as a string only. Let's suppose I type number here. Also have enter number. Let's see. It is giving a string data type because in input only strings in data types are used. So there the enter number 45, we get 45. Here it will show data type of string int. So let's go int. Okay, here within values. Let's suppose int string additional string and give it a number. It is giving int. So it is done. If we have to take input as a string, then we can use only input. If we have to take input as int, we have to put the keyword int in starting of that. Or suppose we have to do a float to take a float input. Int c equal to float input number. Okay, let's see how it works. Let's see. Okay, it is okay. I mistake the mistake I did int in int letters alphabet, so it is error. Again, we'll comment that. And we'll do that and then print C. Print data type of C. So let's see how it works. Mm, 86 again. It is on display. So it is done. Write a pattern want to add to number. Okay, we have some questions. We might be able to we have tried a program to add two numbers. Okay, we will comment add two numbers. Let's go. Suppose that we can use input function to take input into input only. So at first we'll take a simple number of 2 b equal to 5 and suppose we have to sum it. Here this again we have to add two numbers again. And we'll write a plus b. We are using a arithmetic operation here like plus. and then it will add them. Let's see if it works or not. We'll come on this section. So, yes, it is adding something. So it is adding. We can add to number using this. Suppose we want to take input input later in the terminal, so we can use like that also. Input and the first number and here the second. So let's take input and we'll add them. We can take any number like 56, 34. It is 90. So we can take input as well. We can assign value to a variable and in our code only, or we can take input in terminal and solve any two number sum using that. Okay. Let's see next question. Write a pattern to find the remainder. The remainder is divided by that. Okay. Finding the remainder of the number divided by z. Let's see. Suppose z equal to z equal to 2. Okay. And let the number be 56. Okay. And we have to find the remainder of that. It will be the odd number. So you must understand. Then A this inside. Let's see if it works. And we'll come back first. And then okay, then here we are getting the remainder when we divide 47 by 2. Okay, in this way we can take the remainder using the percent sign. We can take the remainder a number divided by a particular number. Okay. Check the type of variable assigned using input function. Okay, we have already checked. We have taken an input and check the values. Okay, we have already done that. Like we have taken a normal input in which um, the data types was string. In int input, the data type was int. In float, we have taken float. Okay, basically using comparison operator, find out whether a given variable is greater than b or not. Okay, we will use comparison operator here. So check if given variable is greater or not. Suppose here a is equal to 34 and b is equal to 80, and we have to check whether a is given greater than b. Okay, we print a is greater than b. Let's see what we get. What we will come out with. Okay, it is false because age is smaller than b, so it is false value. As I said that it will give mostly a boolean value because we are comparing its answer be true or false. So that it is in false because age is smaller than b. Let's see next question. Write a person trying to find an average of the number entered by the user. Okay, finding average of the number user given. So we will take a user and input. We've taken two input int numbers. So to find average of the print average is founded like a plus b in bracket. We have to do plus first. So let's see. And divide it by 2 because there are two numbers. Let's see what value comes. First number is when we have to find everything. Okay, 55. Second number is 57. Okay, when we find the average of this number, it is 56.0. Okay, we have found that average of the numbers taken input from user. Next, 6 number question. Write a Python program to calculate the square of a number entered by the user. Okay, we will find the square of a number. Suppose a number is 20 input and the input will come back. It's yeah, we are using 16 just to add the number. So we can do with this arithmetic operation, or we can simply multiply into the range as well. We will study next chapter in next video. So that's all. Thank you.